First? You're the fourth one. You're the fourth one from the bottom up.
If she can name all of them, have her name.
Can you tell me who all the kids were? Starting from the oldest one?
Lori, Gladys, Bonnie, Daisy, Ruby, Johnny, Nita, Tommy, and Daryl.
Yeah, you done really good. How about that? We'll see if the rest of them can do the same thing.
I talked to Gene, Johnny, let him talk now. I'm part of it. My voice sounds terrible on him.
It don't make any difference. We're just talking. It's just like me and you. And we're just getting good things.
So, I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to put your film now over on Jeff's film. You are wonderful in that picture of your mother, you know.
Oh, when we was down there, did we do a good job?
You are great. You emceed that thing. And you
I told them who everybody was.
Yeah.
Well, good.
And your dad and mother was sitting down there and they were talking but anyway, your dad told your mother to pull her dress down.
Hey, can you tell me who you married?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Tell me who your husband was.
Roy.
When did you get married?
1930.
How many kids did you have? Can you tell me their names?
Larry, Deborah, and Sue.
Well, good. How many grandkids do you have now?
I have 10.
Thank you. Okay, I won't bother you anymore for a little while anyway.
The man that eats the cabbage.
You're the man that eats cabbage?
The man that eats the cabbage.
You are?
Yep.
What's your name?
Well, I think it froze off last winter.
Huh?
Yeah.
Tell me who you are.
Johnny Guthrie.
When was you born?
Huh?
When was you born?
1914.
What day?
July the 14th.
What was your mom and daddy's full name?
Walter Guthrie.
What was your mama's full name?
Hope Boy.
Did they either one have middle names?
Hope Wallet. Mama's name was Bobby.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You remember? You forgot. When did you get married? Do you remember when you got married?
I think so.
Who did you marry? Who did you marry?
I married an old Heather. The prettiest girl there was in that part of the country.
Well, did everybody else think that?
Huh?
Did everybody else think that?
Oh, they all did. I had time.
You had time getting her, huh?
Yep.
Where did you get married?
We got married at 35.
Where at?
At Jim Vanderpool.
At Jim Vanderpool.
Jim Vanderpool, gay people.
Well, how about that? Was there a lot of people there?
Yeah, me and Lola and Jim and his old lady.
And that was all?
That was all.
My goodness. Where did you go for your honeymoon?
We went back to the house.
You went back to the house?
We went back to the house.
How about that? Okay. We'll talk again just in a minute. How come you're not talking to me?
What do you want to do tonight?
I want to know who you are. Who are you?
Who am I?
Tell me your name.
Jean Guthrie.
And who was your mom and daddy? Can you remember Walter Guthrie's middle name?
Walter Arthur.
Oh, when do you remember when Walter and Hope was married? What?
The 24th day of October. I can't tell you the year. Tommy's husband, Johnny Baggett, 10 years old. If you can't know who she is now, you know how many years
And can you remember the names of all of your brothers and sisters starting from the top?
She's programming. I want Gladys, Bonnie, Daisy, Ruby, Johnny, Nita, Tommy, and Daryl.
And who did you marry?
John Stout.
When?
1939, August the 12th.
How many kids do you have?
3. Laura Bashir, Gary Stout, Dr. Stout.
How many grandkids do you have?
I got 5 grandkids, 3 granddaughters, 2 grandsons, and a great-grandson.
Oh, good. Are you having a good time? Okay, we will talk again later.
My mother was Ruby.
Your mother was Ruby. Can you tell me when she was born?
No, I can't. March 4th. Let's see. Gwen, come here. Do you know when Mom was born? Manny, this is Daryl.
Come on over, Gwenna.
She was born March 4th, 1909.
March 4th, 1909. Do you know who she married?
Guy Lowe.
Do you know the date?
September 5th.
You wasn't there. How come you wasn't there, Gwenna?
No, I can't remember.
You can't remember for sure. Okay. How many children did they have?
They had 2.
And their names?
No, they had 3, but 1 died. One in between us.
One in between you. And you was born when?
I was born December the 6th of 31.
And you, Gwenna? 1938. Okay. And how many grandkids would she have by now?
Register under the page of me there.
You've got 15, so she'd have a lot of great grandkids, wouldn't she?
I started
Okay. Thank you.
walked off and left.
That's okay, Nita. That's all right, Nita. Just go right in. I don't mind that.
It's sorry.
No, don't worry about it.
24, doesn't it?
That makes 24 grandkids. Boy, that's a bunch of great grandkids. Nita, do you remember their mama?
Who?
Their mother.
Oh, heaven. When did they get married? Mama and Dad? She got married in 16. So 16, 19, I mean, it must have been in 1920. She died on her wedding day.
That's okay. Jim, move in. Move in and talk.
16th wedding. She died on her 16th wedding anniversary. She was 16 years old. She was 32.
So she was 32 when she died. And
She died in the year of 1940. Exactly, just before Gerald was born.
can you tell
September.
can anybody tell me anything funny about what she used to do?
I can. She rode horses, and one night she rode the horse so fast that she went up on Uncle Bob Hanson's store porch underneath it with the horse.
That sounds like something that my daddy might have done.
That's exactly what she did.
She was kind of a tomboy, wasn't she?
And she just, I never saw her in a dress in my life. Enough that it kept her from knocking her off. So she said that the horse missed the door and went over to the side. If he went aimed to the feather, he went right up to the store door.
What did her daddy say about it?
He thought anything she did was okay.
Oh, you mean Grandpa Guthrie thought everything was fine, huh?
And Uncle Bob Hanson didn't care either.
Oh, he didn't.
He didn't care. He had a store in there.
Phyllis, how many kids do you have?
5.
Gwen, how many kids do you have? That makes a big bunch of us, doesn't it?
Boy, Ruby's got more grandkids than any of us had. You know?
Has she?
24. Oh, great. Yeah, I just got 10. I've got 9. I got 15. And I've got 9. 24.
Thank you, girls. I want to know who you are. Uh-huh. You are? Do you remember when you got married?
Do I remember?
I hope it was the same day Daddy did. I hope that's the same. I didn't ask him how many kids he had. How many kids do you all have? You've got 7. Well, you're not not going to beat Ruby. I understand that she had a bunch of them up here. Phyllis and Gwen was telling me how many they had. Barbara. Okay, you're new. You got more than they have? Okay. Can you tell me the names of all your kids? Yeah, start from the top to the bottom.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, that's quite a bunch of them. Okay, thank you.
Hey, Aunt Jean over here, she can help me.
Aunt Jean's been helping me all she can. Tell me who you are.
I'm Connie Guthrie.
Who was your mom and daddy?
My dad was Tommy Guthrie. My mother was over there.
Do you have any idea what day they was married? You don't know when your mom and daddy was married? You don't? Do you?
They was married, I think, I don't know.
You don't know when. And you can't remember your daddy's. Tell me when your daddy's birthday is, and I'll get to you. Okay. Can you tell me the names of all their kids? That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Okay. Can you tell me something about Carolyn? Well, she was the oldest one.
Married Jr. They had 6 kids. But offhand, I can't tell you how many grandkids.
Okay.
She was killed in a car wreck, and I can't tell you what
Okay. How many kids do you have?
I've got 4, and I've got 6 grandkids.
Can you tell me how Rita's doing right now? Real good?
Mom's doing real fine now.
Where does she stay most of the time?
She lives by herself in Marshall.
And what is your husband's name? Sitting right here beside you. And when was you and John married?
January the 26th, 1949.
And how many kids do you have? And what's their names?
Carrie, Jim, Tina, and Marina.
Thank you. I need to know who you are.
I'm John Strong.
Why? You're John Strong. How strong are you, John?
Weak.
You're weak. Who are you married to?
Ruth Imogene Stout.
You're Imogene Stout. When did you get married?
August 12th, 1979.
Was there anything special about that day?
Yes, it was.
It rained. Where'd you go for your honeymoon?
What's her
That sounds exciting. Was there a big crowd there?
Just a family.
Just the family, but that was a pretty good crowd, wasn't it? Okay. Thank you.
You can't imagine how good those business we made that day. It made again. I said, oh, the Lord, Lord, and then seeing it, and what I want to do now is take one of these and put it all together. I never got to do everything.
recording, yes.
My name's Betty McCoy.
And who are you?
I'm John McCoy's wife.
And who's this good-looking man sitting right here?
This Joe McCoy.
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Kim D. McCoy.
When was your birthday?
October 25th, 1940.
My goodness, you're like the rest of us. You're getting old. How many kids do you have?
Huh?
How many kids do you have?
4.
4. Tell me their names real quick.
Got Robert, Mike, Stephanie, and Jeff.
Thank you. Who's this right here?
I'm Deb Hoover, the best looking kid Nita has, Nita Guthrie, and I don't have any children.
Are you married at this time?
Yes, I am.
What's his name?
Ted.
Ted. Thank you. When was you born?
8552.
8552. Well, you're not as old as the rest of us.
I'm just a child.
You're just a child. Who's this good-looking girl?
Vicki Cowson.
Who are you?
Bobby's daughter, Nita's granddaughter.
Okay, thank you.
So you don't get any
Hey, who are you sitting right there at the end?
Me?
Uh-huh.
Richard Coffin.
Who are you? Okay. And who are you?
I'm Jim Shipper.
And who are you?
Do you need to buy
You're
Do you need to buy
You're Ruby Guthrie's grandson. Thank you. And who are you?
I'm Ruby's granddaughter. I'm Gwenna's daughter.
You're Gwenna's daughter.
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
I have 2 children, Richie and Brady.
Okay. And this is Phyllis again.
You're kidding.
Yes, I'm kidding. How about that? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at a good-looking man sitting right here. Tell me who you are.
I'm her.
Who are you?
John Ford.
How are you related to this bunch?
That's my mother.
Are you pulling our leg or what? That's right. Lord well then, who are you?
Dolores, are you wanting us to smile? Let me ask you something. Are you wanting us to smile or what?
I'm asking you some questions.
Tell us what you want us to say, because I don't really know what you're doing.
Well, I just want to know who you are.
Well, my name is Glenna Barnes.
Whose daughter?
This is my husband, Wayne.
And this is Wayne.
And this is Tiffany Page.
And who is she?
She's Glenna's daughter.
She's Glenna's daughter. And who's Glenna?
Glenna Ingram Guthrie.
And who are you, though? Who was your mother and dad?
My mother and dad was John and Daisy Ingram.
Can you tell me when Daisy Ingram was born?
Why, hell no. Can you think I could? Are you serious?
Sure, I'm serious. I want to know.
1990. 1991.
Aren't you going to wait for her to come?
Okay.
Wait for her to come.
Tell me when you was born. And I know, because I already know how old you are, so you might as well tell me.
1936.
That's-
1937.
That's what.
1937.
How many kids do you have?
I have 5.
You have 5. Tell me their names.
John Torrey, Ron, Susan, Jason, and Paige.
Can you tell me all of your brother and sister's names, starting from the oldest one?
Yes, ma'am, I can. John Furman Ingram, Betty Jean Ingram, Glenna Ingram, Joyce Ellen Ingram, and Norris Trellin Ingram.
Okay.
I'm looking for John Smith.
Can you tell me about Truman? Did Truman ever get married? Did he have any children?
Yes, he did. He married Frankie Davis, and he had Diane, Randy, and Sandy, and Stacy.
And when did Truman pass away? Got you on the spot, didn't I?
I don't see John.
In 1972.
In 1972. And Joyce at the same time, wasn't it? And how many children did Joyce have?
She had 3. She had Kendra and Robin and Chuck.
Okay. And where do you live now?
I live in Hinesville.
Are you having a good time?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you are?
Who are you?
I'm Helen.
You who? And whose granddaughter are you? And who are you? And whose granddaughter are you? Good. Who's your mom and daddy? And who are you? And I found out who you was a while ago, didn't I? Okay, thank you. You. And who's your granddaughter? I mean, who's your granddaughter? Who's your grandpa and grandma? Daisy Ingram. Well, you're a pretty good-looking guy. When was you born?
1970.
You're just a young kid. Thank you. Hi, girls. Who are you? I'm looking right at you, and I'm talking. Can you tell me who you are? No, she can't tell me. Oh, my. Well, who are you?
I'm Barbara Guthrie. I'm Joel Guthrie's wife.
And who's your father-in-law?
Johnny and Mama.
Thank you. Hey, can you tell me when you got married?
No. I know it'll be 9 years in January.
Thank you. Oh, shucks, there goes my battery. So guess who's on camera now?
No, we don't want to.
Just tell me who you are, please.
I'm Barbara, Don Stout's wife.
Thank you. And your mother and father-in-law?
John and Jean.
Thank you. And who are you? You're a friend. You're not related, but we got lots of friends here. And are you not going to tell me who you are? All I'm going to get is your back? Okay. This is your old buddy? Who is your old buddy? What do you and your old buddy do? Well, what do you and my daddy do? Just run around? He's bashful, isn't he? Who's your other friend sitting here?
Barbara's husband.
I remember that. Thank you. And when was you and Barbara married?
2 years ago this November.
Okay, thank you. Who? Oh, okay. He's pretty good guy, huh? Are you telling him some stories about which? Are you?
You're right.
Yeah, hug her good. Tell me who this is. Daisy? Your sister? Hey, Daisy, tell me when you was born. 19. Okay. I tell you what, we're going to get real close. I got it. Can you tell me when you first got married? And who you married? You can't tell me that. What was your first husband's name?
What was your first husband's name? John Ingram. Yeah, you can tell when you got married. Or somebody run you back to the wedding.
Tell me something about that.
What did you ask?
What did my grandpa Guthrie think whenever you got married?
He thought it was all right.
He thought it was just fine, huh? And what was his name?
What was that name? Huh?
No.
You want to know your dad's name?
No, I want to know what John Ingram's full name was.
What's John Ingram's full name?
John Henry.
Okay. And how many kids did you all have? I think, can you tell me all their names? And Trella. Could you tell me the year that John died, please? No. Do you know? Okay. Maybe one of the kids can tell me after a while. And this is your fine-looking husband right now.
Arliss Phillips.
Say somebody else here somewhere.
Huh? Arliss Phillips. We're glad to have you here, Arliss.
Thank you.
And who are you? Who?
Don't say that or I'll have my mouth open.
I want to talk to you. I want to know who you are.
Is this a movie channel?
Yeah, it is. You're on film. I want to know. Candid Camera. Tell me who you are.
Betty Ingram Richardson. I'm Daisy and John's daughter.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to tell you how old I am.
I already know how old you are. But you can tell me the year you was born for prosperity.
March 13th, 1931.
Well, how about that? Tell me when you got
married, Carla.
Tell me when you got married.
Oh my goodness. And let's see. Let's think about this. June 2nd, 61.
And tell me when he passed away.
In August the 8th of 69.
And tell me how many children you have.
I have one, Nicholas Charles Richard.
Is he here today?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get his picture after a while. Thank you.
See these, Dolores.
Who are you?
I'm Jean Guthrie.
And who's your husband?
Lanny.
And who's your father-in-law?
Johnny.
Thank you. And who are you?
Kurt.
Who's your mom and daddy?
Gina Lanny.
Thank you. And I've got you.
You like to play a game?
And who are you? Tell me, I can't read. I want you to tell me into this camera.
I think talk playing.
What is your name?
Lanny?
Who's your father?
Johnny?
Who are you? Who's your father? Who's your granddad? Thank you.
Mary?
And there's that good-looking one. I've already got him a time or two. And who are you? You're Richard. Who's your mom and daddy? Thank you. And who are you?
Richard. Ready here?
Oh, okay. And what's your name? And who's your mom and daddy? They are. They're right there.
I'm Sherry.
You're Sherry. Okay, Barbara, I haven't talked to you now.
What do we want to talk about?
I want to know who you are.
I'm Barbara. I'm Dita's daughter.
And when was you born?
Oh, Lord.
I know because I already know, but I need to know. Yes.
September the 20th, 1935.
And who did you marry?
Michael Flynn.
And when did you get married?
2 years ago.
And do you have any children?
Yes, I have 2.
How old are they?
One's 31 and one's 35.
And what's their name?
Vicky and Ricky.
Are any of them here today? Vicky is here today. Okay. And where do you live now?
I live in Clinton, Missouri.
That's the one. Just a minute. Lanny?
You got me on this here?
Lanny's the one who wanted to know who lived in Missouri. Clinton, Missouri.
That's it.
Oh, I know where that is. Okay, thank you. And,
I already talked to you.
I know it. Tell me your name again.
Mike Sims.
Okay. And who are you?
I'm Glennis.
Oh, you done told me that a while ago, didn't you? And who's your mom and daddy?
Oh, Emma?
Uh-huh. You're on Candid Camera. Come on. Just tell me who your grandma and grandpa is.
Daisy. Johnny.
And your daddy's name was what?
Michael Richard.
Thank you.
Hi there.
And you're from Houston, Texas.
No, from Fort Worth.
And what's your name?
Nice to meet you.
My name is Joel Bethel, and I'm Judy's husband.
And who's Judy?
Daryl Guthrie's daughter. Yeah. You know that ugly one?
one that looks like Uncle Johnny.
That's the one. Is he going to be here today?
No, he's out on the truck in Oakland, California.
He is. And what was your mama's name?
Lily Bragg.
And I knew her real good.
Yeah.
And how many kids does Daryl and Lily have?
3.
What's their names?
Nita, Butch, and Judy.
And you're the only one here today?
Yeah, I thought Nita would be here.
And how many grandkids do they have?
My 2 and 2 and 2, 6.
6. And is Daryl still? So he's still as ugly. And where is he today?
He's in Oakland, California.
What's he doing now?
Driving a truck.
Okay. Thanks. As always. Where's your mama?
Somewhere in South Barton, Fayetteville, and she has an apartment over there.
Okay. Thank you. Who are you? And who's your mom and daddy? Judy. And who are you? And who's your mom and daddy? Okay. And who are you, little lady?
Little lady. I'm Carla Guthrie.
And who's your mother? And what was that?
I said, ask you where your glasses were when you said, whatever. I won't.
You won't repeat it. And who are you?
I'm Carla Hill. I'm Johnny's daughter, your sister.
And how many? And where's your husband today?
Laying asleep on the couch.
How's he feeling?
Fine.
And when did you get married?
Oh, golly. July the 12th, 58. Yeah, 58
Sometime
or
along
59, I forgot.
sometime along in there. How many kids do you have?
3.
3. What's their names?
Tammy O'Neill, Tony Hill, and Yvette Wallace.
And how many grandkids do you have?
I got 5.
And what do you remember funny about your mom and daddy?
One thing I remember, you never could get in the house without Martha waking up. No way slipping in.
No way to slip in.
One night I came in and she always said, "Is that you?" I forgot now who I told her I was, but anyway, I told her I was somebody else, and she said, "Oh," and I just went on to bed, and pretty soon she said, "Oh, Carla, that's you."
Okay. Well, I'll see if she remembers that story. Who's these good-looking girls right here beside you?
This is my granddaughter, Mandy Hill.
Whose daughter is she?
She's Tony's.
And
This is Kelsey.
and who's?
She's Yvette's, our Sid's daughter.
Okay. Well, but I'm going to ask you anyway for prosperity. Who are you? Who's your mother and dad?
Johnny and Lola Guthrie.
And when did you? And tell me how many times you've been married.
I'm not talking about that.
You're not talking about that. Who's your present wife and the best one that we've ever had?
Well, let's see. Barbara's my wife. Let's think about that.
It's the best one we've ever had in the family. Tell me how many kids you have.
We got 2 children,
Tell me their names.
Debbie and Mike.
And can you tell me when Mike was born?
January the 15th, 1970.
And when was you born?
October 19th, 1940.
And where do you live? Thank you. Who's these pretty little girls standing here?
Hold on.
Okay, I got to talk to you right here. Who are you?
I'm Stormy.
Who's your mom and daddy?
Bill. Mitzi and Bill.
Who's your grandma?
Lola and Johnny Guthrie.
And when was you born?
When?
Uh-huh.
July 7th, 1974. Why are you
Why are you embarrassed? Who's this girl right here beside you? You're a friend. What's your name, friend? Well, we're glad you're here today. Here, little girl.
I don't know who she is.
Oh, you don't even know who she is?
Yes, she does. I know she's Johnny's granddaughter, but
Okay, tell her who you are.
she's Tammy. You don't even look like Tammy. Tammy.
Look at her pretty picture of Mother now.
Oh, shut up.
And would you tell us who you are?
I told you that.
Well, tell me who your mother and daddy is.
Well, it's Carla
Oh, you don't have a father?
and Bob.
Oh, okay. And who's your grandmother?
And Lola.
And your and Johnny. And who's your husband?
And Freddie. And I have a son too.
And either one of them are here?
No.
Where are they today?
In the Deerwood.
Shame on them.
Yeah.
Who are you, good-looking feller?
Don't bother me, I'm good.
Who are you?
Oh my goodness, are you doing the interview now?
And who are you, ma'am?
My goodness, I am the granddaughter of Walter and Hope Guthrie, daughter of Johnny and Lola, the first daughter of Johnny and Lola.
So how many years ago was that you're the first one?
That was a bunch of them.
Make sure you get that lined up with my mother's.
That was 1930. That was April the 9th, 1936.
Oh, well, and so when were you married?
Well, I was married February the 11th, 1954.
Well,
I've got 2 kids.
that's been several years
Been a
ago.
long time ago.
Well, that's nice. We thank you for your interview.
You're welcome.
Hi, Mitzi. How are you? Has she already asked you your questions? Well, who are you then?
I'm the granddaughter of Hope and Walter Guthrie, and I'm Johnny and Lola's daughter.
Which one are you?
I'm the 6th child, and that one up there is the honorary Stout.
Oh, up where?
This one over here, this is Mr. Honorary Don Stout.
The one that just put the food in his mouth?
The one that's got the food, and he's
Has on the red sweater?
got the ball spot that we're seeing today.
Isn't this fun? This one right here. I'm looking at you. Can you tell me who you are?
I'm Beth Stout.
And who is your mother and dad?
Mary Stout. Mary Stout.
Are you married?
No.
Well, my goodness, you're pretty enough. You should be. Thank you. Who's these two boys?
This is Gary's baby boy, Jonathan.
Okay.
And Karen's son.
Okay.
But now don't hurry on yet. Let me think a minute.
Okay. I'll just be looking at everybody. Okay, now I'm back to you. My grandmother Guthrie died when?
October 13th, 1946.
And was she at home? Do you remember what they told you was wrong? She had a stroke. And tell me the exact date that Grandpa Guthrie died.
February the 3rd, 1960.
And they're both buried at
Birthday was,
Cherry Creek?
yeah.
Okay. No, yeah, we need cue cards. Picture of you. Yeah, because I think you're gorgeous. What's your name? Susan what? Lynch.
Ingram, whatever.
Okay. Ingram Lynch. Who are you married to?
I'm not.
You're not?
No.
You're
engaged.
And what's his name? To Larry. Hi, Larry.
Hello.
Laura. Who's your daddy?
Larry.
Larry who? Okay. Tell me who you are.
Leslie.
Who do you belong to?
Gary.
And who's Gary?
His son.
Okay, and his son is John Henry Stout. Okay. Who are you?
Kind of like one.
Well, yeah, you was kind of late. Tell me who you are.
I have to do that.
Yeah?
Yeah, everybody else has to.
I'm Fred's wife.
Who you
Who's Fred?
I'm Fred's Johnny.
Okay. Can you tell me when you and Freddie was married?
27 years. November the 30th.
27 years, November the 30th, and I have to figure out what year that was.
That would have been
Tell me how many kids you have.
one.
What's her name?
Daughter, Diana.
Is she here today?
No, she didn't get to make it.
Tell me where she is.
In Maryland.
Thank you. And you're fixing to be grandmother, aren't you? Well, how about that? I'm proud of it.
I'm excited if she was from there.
Okay. Gene, you gonna tell me anything? You're not telling me anything else? Okay. Okay, who are you?
Ted Guthrie.
Who's your mom and daddy?
Laney Guthrie and Gene Guthrie.
Who's your grandpa?
Grandpa John.
Who are you? Who's your mom and daddy? Who's your grandma and grandpa? Who's you? Can you tell me what their name, who your grandma and grandpa's name are?
Here's Dolores Bowen and Rex Bowen.
Who's your great grandpa? Who's your great grandpa and grandma? Okay. Who are you? You're who? Who's your mom and daddy? Who's your grandma and grandpa? Who are you?
I'm Drew Mayer.
You're Drew Mayer. Who's your mom and daddy?
My mom and dad. Two second kids.
Okay, who's your grandma and grandpa?
My grandpa and grandpa are the one taking the picture.
Who's your grandpa?
My grandpa Rex.
Okay.
R.A.X.
Okay. And who are you? You good looking old guy, you? Tell me what your name is.
My name is Fred Guthrie. What's your name?
Well, I'm your sister. Tell me who your mother and dad are.
Johnny and Lola Guthrie, father and mother.
And tell me when you was born.
May the 3rd, 1951.
And
Where are you going to put this movie on?
I'm going to keep it for prosperity.
Is everybody going to get a copy?
Tell me when you was married.
Take somebody else's pictures for a while.
Tell me when you was married.
Married a long time ago.
Yeah, but you can't even remember the year?
1962.
1962. And you have one daughter?
One daughter, 20 years old.
You're going to be grandpa.
I'll be a grandfather sometime in May or April sometime.
Okay.
It tickles me today.
Yeah, I know it. I wish she was here so you could play with her.
Take somebody else's.
Who are you?
I don't know.
You don't know your name?
Are you free to see? Look at this.
Tell me your name, though. Well, tell me who's your mom and daddy?
Love and Karina.
Who's your grandpa and grandma?
Lola and Guthrie.
Okay. Thank you. You're 10. Where do you go to school?
I'm 9. Huntsville.
You do?
I'm 9.
You got any brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
What's their name?
Kelly.
Okay.
And I got one brother. That's all I want to say for
We'll know how we know.
Okay. Okay, little lady, what's your name?
I'm Mary Mayer.
Well, whose kid are you?
Oh, I'm Dolores Rex Bowen's kid, but I'm the granddaughter of Johnny and Lola Guthrie.
And what's your husband's name?
Don, he's sitting down there and he hasn't sat by me the whole time.
He had. When did you get married?
September 2nd, 1977.
And how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I just have one older brother.
And what's his name? Hurry, the battery's going low.
Wesley Jefferson Bowen.
Okay, let me get Frida over here. And who are you, little lady?
I'm Frida Clark.
And who are you?
I'm Frida Clark.
And who are you?
You're Mary Vance?
I'm Mary Vance. I am her sister. I'm Johnny and Lola Guthrie's youngest daughter. Youngest kid.
When was you born?
April 24th, 1955.
And who did you marry?
Doug Clark.
When?
February the 8th of 74.
And how many kids do you have?
3.
And where do you live?
At Wesley, Arkansas.
And what's your kids' names?
Kelly, Casey, and Zach.
And I can't think of anything else right now.
Okay, I have another battery. Oh, yeah.
And what else did you want to tell me?
That I have the youngest granddaughter and the youngest grandson of Johnny.
And you're the youngest
And I'm the youngest aunt. I am. And I'm the youngest aunt.
Now, don't make up things.
I am of that family.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's all I want to say.
You thought you want to tell me? Okay.
Coming up.
And who are you?
Hello. My name is Robert Fitzhugh. I'm the son of William and Elizabeth.
and how are they kin to Johnny Guthrie?
Well, they're not. See, our reunion is next weekend.
Oh,
And I got the dates mixed up.
And you got the dates
And
mixed up.
I came today and everybody everybody was so warm and nobody knew anybody else here, so I thought I could fit in as long as we could eat.
I mean, and actually, anybody can fit into the Guthrie family, can't they?
Right.
Because they're the
Everyone is
warmest,
accepted. I
sweetest
found that
people.
out. In fact, I'm not even going to go to my family reunion next weekend.
Now tell me exactly who you are.
Robert Fitzhugh,
Tell me
son of
again.
William and Elizabeth. I have a daughter and a son. They're twins. They're called Bunny and Sonny.
And my battery's running out. Now tell me who you are.
Okay. Some people now I get mixed up for another guy in town a lot.
Okay.
You know, a lot of confusion there. Some people think that I'm Don Stout.
That's who I thought you were.
Son of John Henry and Ruthie Imogene Stout.
I didn't know her name was
Guthrie
Ruthie.
Stout. She didn't either for a long time.
Oh, okay. I'm going to tell her if you said that.
Okay.
And when was you born?
When was I born? February 19th, 1951. I'm a lot younger than I look.
Well, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Tell me who you married.
Who did I marry? Barbara Ann Butler.
And how many children do you have?
2.
And
I
you
told you, Sonny and Bunny.
Sonny and... Tell me again.
No, I have a daughter named Christy Renee and a son named Carrie Don 2.
And where do you work?
Where do I work? Well, I have mastered the art of not working. I work for myself.
That sounds like fun.
It is.
I've done that all my life.
It is. Now I'm self-employed.
That's good. Okay, they're sitting over here laughing at you. I'm going to see what they're
They're
laughing
making
about.
faces at me too.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what kind of faces they were making.
We're trying to get Don to break his straight face.
He was telling me all of these things. Okay. Who are you?
What's that?
Katie.
Look at the camera.
What's your last name? Huh? Who's your grandma and grandpa? Grandpa and Grandma Boland? Well, have you got any brothers and sisters? You have? What's their name? Paul and Drew. Okay. Hi, Doug. Who are you?
I think you want a close-up of that.
Oh, I'd like a close-up of you. Tell me who you are.
She can't zoom in, so you'll have to.
Is that right?
Yes, I didn't know. I zoomed in.
My name's Doug Clark.
Whose husband are you?
I'm greatest.
Did you have to stop and think about it?
Yeah.
Who's your father-in-law?
Johnny Guthrie.
Okay. You want to tell me anything special? Nothing? Okay. But anyway.
The family album.
Family album?
Who it is.
You don't know who it is? Well, I'm telling you, my daddy thinks that you are a fine fella.
Who's your daddy?
Johnny Guthrie. You do?
I think he's a fine fella too.
He is the finest one in the world, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Hi, Tammy. I've already been on this thing. Cut me off. I've already been on that thing. Reading my face. They don't know why I'll be chubbo. Are you having fun yet? Me? Sure looks pretty.
Well, thank you.
It looked like she lost it. Last time I
I'll get them.
a long time to get started to get here.
I finally got a minute. Did you finally get a minute? You can go sideways or backwards anyway. On flash.
What are you doing?
Tell us before you do this. I'm getting cross-eyed already.
Better sit still, we're just flashing.
Everybody that belongs to me will be getting up.
Everybody go there. We go. I'm going to wait.
There you go, look up.
Well, I can too. I don't know why that's you only have to just see the middle of it on it. It spreads out.
Come on, fellas, look out. I'm great for camp. Look at that cute smile.
Well, I don't imagine I've looked at grandma's till they can't see. My mother.
Them's all my cousins. And your cousins. Everybody here is related to those three people. Everybody in the hall.
I rolled it and it didn't flash it.
Did you find it? I got everybody. Now it's free.
I'll tell you what you did.
I don't see anybody smiling. Hey, there's a good one in the back. No, I got to do a close-up now.
Move it, pretty.
Hey, we got some movement on the right. Get in a little closer.
That's okay, that one works with movement. I mean, you know, we can just talk to you or anything. Can we move now?
Not yet. Mitzi's face is a little blurry, but... Oh, no, never mind. It's like that anyway. How do you turn it off? Everybody should be smiling.
She's back here going round and around our dress. Everybody look this way.
You just scoot over that way. You won't be able to get in.
Yeah, Mary Beth, scoot over next to Kristen a little bit. There you go. That way you hit them. Now you hit them. Real good. Kelly, look up. Sit up straight.
Let's see teeth. Teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a little better.
Smile, everybody.
Mandy, stand away from it, honey. Well, all this recorder's going.
Okay, I'm going to start right here on with the one sitting down. I want you to tell me your name.
Kelly Flores.
Okay, I'll back up at the top.
Miss Tammy.
Okay, and we're going back. And there's Tammy. Okay.
You're on camera, boys. Look.
Take our picture.
We are taking it. You're being recorded right now. Where's Zach?
Okay. Tell me who you are on the front.
Are you taking? Here comes some more. Is that it now?
Richard used to have
Had it all on somebody.
Who did? Katie?
Them boys are right there.
No, I didn't. Oh, Missy got it for me. Missy got it for me. Was it just iron on? Well, no, I had on. I sewed it on.
Let me see. I'm not gonna believe this till I see.
Well, this
Oh,
is
so
good.
like that. I thought you meant you had to do all of this.
Yeah, but how'd you do all that and not get your back part of your thing so
I
tight?
all the minerals back there.
Is it here?
Yes.
I ain't never read it. How come I?
Okay.